Hello everyone, do you know the word healthy life expectancy? Average life expectancy is famous, but it is slightly different. Healthy life expectancy is the word advocated by WHO. The meaning average number of years that a person can expect to live in full health by considering years lived in lest the full health due to disease and injury. The higher the healthy life expectancy for life expectancy, the better the quality of life is said to be. This year, according to Healthy Life Expectancy Ranking announced by WHO, number 1 is 76.2 years old in Singapore. Japanese is number 2, 74.8 years old. It is the difference between life expectancy and healthy life expectancy, and Japanese ranks first in the world. Many countries except Japan are not aggressive in sustaining treatment. I can see the difference in the value or whether it is judged there is bedridden condition is alive. In other words, you can emphasize your healthy age. Life-prolonging treatment road to long life. But is it only expanding the difference between healthy life expectancy and average life expectancy? Is it just good to expand the average life expectancy? We would like to talk while comparing the two life expectancy. Let's talk about the average life expectancy. First, please look at the figure. This is a trend of average life expectancy and future expansion in Japan. The red line shows female and the blue line shows the average life expectancy of men. With the rest data, the average life expectancy of men is 81 years old and the female is 87 years old. At the point, the average age of women has exceeded the forecast and it is growing dramatically. Modern medicine has advanced. There are also few things that cure diseases that you could not fix until now. You can cure the diseases. People who die of sickness will also diseases. If we keep the trend, we exceed the expectation of average life expectancy at an early stage than in the figure.
It's a gloomy story, so let's talk a bit differently. Do you know the word quality of life? This is a question word about the richness of life. In order to embody quality of life, it is best that both the mind and body are healthy. You can enjoy your hobby for the first time with a healthy body. So, how much we can spend on life expectancy? The difference between average life expectancy and healthy life expectancy is the bedridden period. If bedridden period continues for the long time, it is hard to say that it is a high quality life. I also talked about at the beginning, but there are many countries in the world that emphasize this quality of life. On the contrary, Japan is a country where life prolonging treatment is mainstream. The difference between Japan's health life expectancy and average life expectancy is the world top class. Due to the development of medical treatment, life prolongation became possible. But what is the difference between having a country that does extend and how does not extend? I think that it also results in a difference in various views. First, I want you to see the figure below. This is a graph of the questionnaire result of do you want elderly people to life-prolonging treatment? Although it is obvious if you look at this. 90% of elderly people do not want life-prolonging treatment. It is related to the will of the family. In Japan's value tendency, I strongly wish for I want you to stay alive even though I am bedridden at my family. Does life-prolonging treatment that ignores the intention of the person have meaning? How to extend healthy life expectancy? In order to do that, we must know the reason for becoming bedridden. Three major factors to shorten healthy life expectancy. It is dementia, joint disease, cerebrovascular disease. Among these three, joint disease and cerebrovascular disease can be prevented from a young age. To that end, daily lifestyle, eating habits, moderate exercise are essential. Living a day with conscious of the future for the young period will lead to making your life better. Then, how do you concretely do? Everyone knows about eating habits well. Do not take too much salt. Eat vegetables and meat without bias. In recent years, there are also applications that manage the calorie and nutritional balance. If you refer to them and review your diet, it should not be difficult. Next, it is exercise. But difficult exercise is not necessary if it is proposed to keep health. If you aim to prevent joint disease, walking about 1 hour a day is effective as well. In addition to that, if you adapt the correct walking attitude, you can demonstrate the effect even for a short time. What is important in motivation and continuation. Currently in Japan, 60 years old legal date as a retirement age. After school and work, everything is done. Free time will come. At that time, are you in a state where you can enjoy your life? You can spend the remaining time freely. It is a reward for a person who survived life because became a time to live long. We would like to be healthy until my life comes. This time I have talked about lifespan as keywords, but how was it? I am glad if you think about your life, even a little. Well then, have a good life. Thank you for listening.